And what's going on, you bastards? Welcome back to another Grand Summoners video where it was announced that Mr. Luon, the Chapter 30 story character, will be coming out. This will be on the 25th, starting at 7 p.m. PDT, so that's 10 p.m. for me on the Eastern side. So yeah, we're going to talk about Luon, what he does, and if we should even summon for him right now, because there is some stuff that will be coming down the pipeline. So first off the banner, you have him himself, Aristella Obus, then you have Earth Rosetta, then you have Fire Orvel, and then you have, I completely forgot the name of this character. Does it start with another L? Anyways, doesn't matter. I mean, here's the rewards for the login and stuff like that. Nothing super crazy. And so it says right here, a little blurb. I don't really like how his name will be DA Luon. Makes you think of Dream Awakening. And I think the DA he's referring to is that this Luon's name is like Dragon Authority Luon. You know, you get his SP art and whatnot, which I don't think they showed the SP art yet. Or is it on JP? I gotta check. All right, so here's his normal art for when you summon him, and actually it doesn't look too bad just right there. And then you have the normal Luon, you got the dragon in the back, and then yeah, it would be right here. So I guess JP, when this guy came out, didn't have the SP art yet. Sometimes that happens, and like Global gets the SP art first or something. Like they really like peddling that to us. And then his true weapon. So let's get into his kit here. So he is a Dark God. His slots are 6-star physical, 5-star magic, 4-star magic, or 4-star physical. Definitely not the greatest slots right here. I mean, yeah, the 4-star kind of is whatever, because like, I don't know, just from my experience, there's not a whole lot of crazy 4-star magics, right? And 4-star physicals aren't that nuts either. So on his skill, 11 seconds CT, 2500% dark damage physical. For 5 seconds, increase dark allies arts by 3 per second. Note, this is a type C arts gen and will not stack. I don't want to go find the type C arts gen, like the infographics or anything right now. But I don't really know anyone who's in type C as of late, at least. And then, I said skill for that one, right? Arts, current HP times 7% dark damage physical. Okay. For 10 seconds, reduce enemies' physical resistance by 30%. So current HP. So like at 100%, and then you have this 7% multiply. Wait, hang on. Like I imagine this is the percentage of HP, right? Because like not an actual value, like not an amount of HP. All right, then going on to true arts, that'll be 60,000% dark damage physical for 20 seconds, increase all allies stats by 30% and physical damage by 100%. Super arts, 150,000% dark damage physical for 15 times the number of allies alive of unique races. Okay. Increase own super crit rate by 50% and all allies crit by 100%. Max 60 seconds. So that's all your characters on your roster, right? You know, if they're all unique races, which that's pretty interesting because I don't know. Well, actually, Luon is a god. I was going to say for mostly humans and demons, you know, dark is pretty prevalent. So you can at least have 3 different ones there. And I don't know what other dark other race you would run. Let's take a look at some ascended. We'll do dark, and we'll do all the other races. Okay, I think honestly there's nobody here besides a human, demon, or shit. Well, then we have God. Oh, is Natasha, what is she? Is she she's a spirit. We don't have her yet. She's not released, but she is a spirit. So I guess that would be the other race if you wanted to keep like the whole like kind of rainbow. Okay, Huma is a spirit as well. Okay, so we do have 2 spirits. So somewhere down the line, what we have on global, damn, that's unreleased. This is what we have on global. So this is what we are missing. You know, Sword God Luon, or Dragon's Authority Luon, and then yeah, a few spirits and humans. Which this crossover is probably going to come out after Luon. That's what I think is going to happen. And then somewhere down the road, you know, we have Kill la Kill rerun, and you know, everybody's anticipating going for Hoka. So you might actually end up skipping Luon to do that. So he can be doing a lot with his super arts there. Let's move on to passives. When set as the leader, increase all allies equipped CT by 50% for the first 100 seconds of the quest. That's really good. Holy shit. Does not stack with abilities of the same name. Increases all allies crit damage by 50%. Does not stack. And start the quest. Increase own arts by 100. So you can arts right away if you wanted to. Overall, it seems like the Sword God or Dragon's Authority Luon is pretty good, and he's not entirely restricted to a actual team. I mean, you know, he likes you know, he lowers physical resistance, increase in physical damage and whatnot. So have him with a bunch of other physical units. But as far as typing and whatnot, I mean, if you're not using Dark, you will miss out on the you know, the 15 arts this will bring you, and it can kind of come up relatively shortly. But other than that, no, he's not really restricted, which is very nice. I like it when the units aren't restricted to a single team or type or race, I guess. And from the judge of this guy is not, he is not that at all. He is not a racer. And then we have his true weapon, the Hakugen Ryogi. I don't know if I said that right. So 20-second CT, 4,000% dark damage physical for 10 seconds, reduce enemies' physical resistance by 30%. If used by God, increase own arts by 10. And then when equipped by Luon, increase own stats by 20% and arts 3 per second. Oh, that's good. Usually, I think like characters with their true weapons has been like 2 per second lately, I guess. Does not stack. Increase own skill damage by 10%. So as we already said, he would be good with other characters that are physical damagers. And then you do have a pretty good amount of dark units that he will be ran with pretty good. Like probably his best partner could be Shadow, and maybe even like Saito. But like Shadow for me, I don't actually have him. So I guess there'd be slightly less value to this, but yeah, these guys can go pretty well together, especially if you couple what Luon has, like what he's doing and all his stuff on his skills, like the crits and the super crits for the allies, and then you ignore enemies' defense with Shadow. Like that's a pretty good one too. That'll be a lot of damage. So he'd be a pretty great addition to the dark team that isn't just a demon, you know, like demon dark squad. I mean, I guess you know, Saito wouldn't be the crazy best partner with him, because you would miss out on the arts little buff for human allies, which Luon is a god. But yeah, I mean, he'd be pretty strong on the team regardless. And like what I was saying before, I believe a certain magical index will be coming after Luon, and then there'll be somewhat of a little break, and then probably like down the road somewhere, Kill la Kill will probably be you know, out and again, right? So with certain magical index, you have Toma, you have Mikasa, or Misaka, sorry. Then you have Index, and then you have Accelerator to summon for. There will be a part 1 and part 2 banners. And then after that, or during Index, I could kind of see them sliding in like a story character. Whoever, was it Light Orville, the Ascended one, who's is he light or is he fire? Damn, I forgot. I forgot what this Orville is. All right, he's light typing. I don't know, light or fire. Like the OG version of this unit was light. Then they came out with the fire version, and now another light. But he could be coming out too, and then down the road, you know, we Global and JP had free run at the kind of start at the same time, but they speed ran JP's, and that shit's been over for a little bit. But then after this on JP, you know, we did have a kill rerun. So keep that in mind if you're gonna summon for Luon. He's definitely a strong unit. You will, for his allies and whatnot, I don't know, he could be a little tough to you know, if you don't have the ideal team, right? If you don't have Shadow, if you don't have like Saito, or, you know, other good physical units, where there is a lot of them, but, you know, he might not be ideal for your team in the way that, like, if you don't have Freerin yet, Freerin is great, you know, she's not really restricted to any certain teams. And then Hoka is just, you know, the best support out there. So yeah, you might want to maybe not go too far in for the man Luon. But anyway, bastards, hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Let me know if you decide to summon.
But first, hi there. If you liked what you saw, thank you.